that are starting in the room. The first move is a hanging L, static hold. So we're using the pull-up bar and we're hanging, okay? And when we hang, we pull those shoulders down and we can do it with our legs straight out, both of them. Pretend like I'm hanging on a bar. You can have your legs out in the L, okay? The next progression is you can have both knees up in like a tabletop position, or it's 30 seconds, or if you want, you can have one leg down and one leg up and hang like this for 15 and then switch for 15. We're trying to get a cumulative 30 seconds. So if you're strong enough, you can do it for 30 straight, or you can do it for 10, take a break, 10 more, take a break, and then 10 more. However you can get to 30 seconds, that is the goal, to get a cumulative 30. And then we have a barbell clean in there. So we're gonna take our barbell, okay? We are starting with that barbell. If it has plates on it, you can bring it down lower. If you're gonna use just the bar, bring it down to mid-shin. Make sure that back is nice and flat, okay? And then we're gonna keep that bar close to us as we come up and flip those elbows under into that clean position, okay? So those two moves are the only ones that are in the room. Then we come out here and we have a kettlebell push-up into a swing snatch. So we're gonna start, one hand on the bell of the kettlebell, one hand down. We're gonna start with our push-up, down and up, hop up. Make sure that when you hop, that kettlebell's a little out in front of you, because we're gonna pull it back and then swing it all the way up into a snatch, okay? Bring it down, set it to the other side, a little out in front of you, okay? Push up, hop in, again, keeping it out in front, pulling it back all the way up into that snatch. So we're gonna alternate that for 8 total. Then we have a weighted bar overhead hold with thrusters. So we're starting with she changed it to 30 seconds. 30-second hold, okay? When we're here, we're trying to avoid that sway in our back by inhaling and exhaling and pulling that pelvis to neutral and that belly button in. Hold here for 30 seconds. When you get to 30, you're gonna bring that barbell down, okay? Squat and then come all the way up into that thruster. Okay, you're gonna do 6 of these and you're gonna do that twice. So 6 thrusters, then you're gonna hold that bar for 30 more seconds and then 6 more thrusters. After that, we have a broad jump to a squat walk back. So both feet on the ground, okay? We're hinging at the waist, okay? Weight is in my heels, and then as I go forward, I'm going to explode off those toes, come forward, and then I'm gonna stay in this squat, and I'm gonna walk all the way back to where I started my jump, and do that for 6 to 8. Then we have a single leg deadlift. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell with this. So we've got contralateral. So if it's in my right hand, my left leg is gonna go back. And I'm gonna go down. There is a slight bend in this knee, okay? I'm gonna go down as far as I can, keeping that back nice and flat, and then come up on that one leg, okay? Leg goes straight out. I'm trying to keep it from being rounded or down, trying to keep it up, bending that knee and coming up. You're gonna do 10 on each side. Then we come over to this board and we have a side lunge. You can use weight on this if you want. So you can do it first without weight, and you can just do side lunge up to balance. So you're driving through the heel of this leg, okay? Sitting back into that hip, making sure that this leg isn't going too far out. If you get too far out, this angle isn't good for your knee. So don't go too far out. Make sure that this angle goes pretty much straight down from knee to ankle, and then come up to balance. If you want to add weight, you can't. Just use it in the contralateral. So if it's in my left hand, I'm gonna lunge with my right and then come up to balance, okay? Lunge, bring that weight down and come up to balance. Then we have a low lateral shuffle. You can put a band on above your knees or your feet if you want to do this. And you're just gonna go 15 down and then 15 back. And then you have 2 field laps. And we'll do that for 45 minutes.